Marhaba everyone, excuse the background noise. I wanted to take a moment to film this. I don't know if I want to keep this makeup on. It's kind of bothering me. Like, it looks cute, but I feel like it doesn't at the same time. It's not giving. And you know how sometimes like you have great makeup days, everything's working, everything is sitting right, and then there are days where it's like you feel it on your skin and you just want to scrape it off. That's what I feel right now.
وفي باليمين كمان.
في مرة كمان.
Yeah.
وين السماء؟
وينه؟
هوني.
I'm just watching you on the actual camera.
I'm shy.
Oh, I thought you were just making expressions.
Anyways, everyone, we're currently on our way to Wonderland. Yeah, Buena Space Needle. Bingo, Seattle. And that means a 2-hour drive one way. So, you know what that means. We can get some reading done. Okay, you guys, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I need to get makeup wipes and remove this off of my face because I don't know what happened to me today, but this is not it. Got what I needed. I just got makeup remover wipes and a moisturizer because I feel like my skin is going to be so dry after taking it off. I wish I didn't have to do it this way, but it's better. Ugh, should I wait? Should I take it off? It just looks so odd in person. No, I know, but like
Is it bothering you?
It looks bad to me. Not on camera. On camera, it looks fine.
It does look fine.
But in person, it looks like not how it normally looks.
In a negative way, yeah?
Yeah, in a negative way. Be careful.
I know it's not.
Risky. If you don't want me to, that's fine.
If you're bothered by it, though.
Guys, vote. Should I take it off?
What the?
I know. Well, it's when people do that, it makes me laugh. And they're like, guys, let me know what I should do. But then they post the video like a month later, and then it's like, they already did. They already did it. Okay, this is where we're going. Went to, I guess, a bookstore like this in Malaysia. I didn't even realize, but I'm searching for one particular item. Didn't find what I was looking for earlier, but we're gonna end the night with some sweet treats. And this matcha is the same one that I had last time, but it looks so much prettier. Hey besties. Okay, so bookish update from the last clips that I took. I officially finished redeeming 6 on my Kindle, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about that first. Let's pull up the ratings, because I have some thoughts about the book. I gave Redeeming 6 a 3-star, and after finishing Saving 6 and Redeeming 6, I can confidently say that Binding 13, Johnny and Shannon's story, heart. I definitely felt more emotional during like Binding 13 and what was it? Keeping 13. And Redeeming 6. Okay, this might have spoiler alerts, so beware. I don't know. I'm not gonna like say too many details about what happened, but this might be a spoiler alert if you haven't read the book yet and you want to. But it was very emotional in the sense of like you got to experience and understand Joey's world, his perspective, what he went through, because we got snippets of him in Binding 13, like with Shannon's perspective and everything like that, but then with the next 2 books, obviously it's like from his point of view basically, so you're really understanding what he went through, how he's feeling, you know, just the crappy situations that he's in. I didn't like the pregnancy. I did not like that whatsoever. I felt like with everything that Joey was going through, it was already so deep and so heartbreaking, and like he really went through the ringer. That is such a difficult position and situation to be in, and just like the feelings that, you know, he was going through with like his older brother and his mom and his dad, it was a lot to be going through. And then to just add in the pregnancy, I just felt like it was, I don't know, I didn't like the surprise pregnancy or accidental pregnancy in the story. It really bothered me, to be honest. And I think maybe because I already knew what was gonna happen, like I already knew like the other part of the story, what was gonna happen, I think maybe it was just less of a shocker when I was reading like Joey's story and his perspective. And it was definitely like heartbreaking and devastating what was happening to him. It's very realistic of like what people that have an addiction go through, you know, and how they feel about themselves, and how sometimes it can feel too much and they just want to numb the pain. So I definitely understood that. The accidental pregnancy trope that was added, I'm not a fan of that at all. So I felt like that took away from the story for me. Last night, actually, I finished People We Meet on Vacation, which I've been putting this book off for months. I also gave this book a 3-star. It wasn't my favorite Emily Henry book that I've read. I think Alex and Poppy's story it was cute. It was like emotional at times. It was sweet. It was a sweet story, but it wasn't my favorite Emily Henry book. You know what I mean? I listened to the audiobook more than I read the physical book. However, maybe listening to the audiobook took away a little bit from reading it, like, and experiencing it, because I read Beach Read, Book Lovers, and Happy Place like I read the physical books. I didn't listen to the audiobooks, so maybe that's what it was. But it just wasn't as emotional as the other books for me. It was still a very cutesy read. Just wasn't my favorite Emily Henry book so far. So currently, I decided to listen to The Crash by Frida McFadden in audiobook form, which, by the way, if you guys have ever listened to Frida McFadden books as audiobooks at one speed, it is so slow. Like, let me show you just how slow it is when it's just like at the normal speed.
But honestly, it's none of her damn business.
So yeah, pretty slow. So I'm listening to that at almost 3x speed. But I just started that yesterday. I'm not even that far into it. But I decided to listen to that on audiobook because I still have to read in 2 weeks Magnolia Park's First Time Caller, The Crash, and The Winners. That's 4 books. And this is a thick book. Where am I at in this one though? Let me see. I'm at page 118, chapter 20. I'm this much into the book. The way that these books have my heart, I can't explain to you what it is. It's definitely challenging, I feel, sometimes. Like, you really have to pay attention to these books. Like, you can't just, it's not like an easy read where you can like skim and still understand the point of the story. I feel like if you're skimming the book and you're not paying attention to certain details, you could miss very important like parts of the story that's connected to something else that happens. So I'm like taking my time reading this, trying to really understand like what's going on and how people are connected. I mean, the way that he writes his books, I've only ever read the Beartown series by Frederick Bachman. I haven't read any other books, although I do have Anxious People. But the way that he connects the characters and the storyline, it's mind-blowing. Like, I think he is one of my favorite authors, to be honest. So I am really excited to finish this book. It's almost a 700-page book, and I'm on 118. So hopefully I can finish the March TBR. I'm so motivated. I'm so motivated to get this done and to finish and read these books and actually finish the TBR that I set for myself. So yeah, that's the update. That's pretty much what I've been doing. I don't know, maybe we can do something fun tomorrow. Maybe we can go out. It just depends on the weather. It's been really gloomy here. Let me show you what it looks like. It's been really gloomy and rainy, and this has been the weather, so it's difficult to actually like go outside to a park and like read outdoors, you know, and it's really cold. If the weather doesn't permit, then I'm not gonna go reading in the freezing cold rain. That's why I just gotta take it one day at a time over here, you know. If you guys are thinking about reading a book, maybe to like hear someone else's thoughts, but again, take my opinion with a grain of salt. Obviously you could read a book that I really like and absolutely hate it, and you can read a book that I didn't like, I wasn't really into, and absolutely love it. So reading is such a personal experience, and I'm just sharing my thoughts. So yeah, that's that. So we're currently at the park because, as you can see, it's a pretty nice day today. There's still a lot of clouds, but at least it's sunny. It's cool, but a bit sunny. I mean, right now it looks a bit gloomier than it did earlier, but just wanted to get some fresh air, read in the park. I brought my son with me. So yeah, we're just enjoying the outdoor weather right now. I'm on chapter 32 of The Winners. Still have like this much to go. It's only page 210. But I do have some bookish updates. I'll just wait until it's a little bit. I'm in a more quiet environment to do that. I just saw this right now. Oh my god, they have like a little free library. Oh my god, why am I stuttering? That's so cute. I don't have a book to leave. Well, I have this one, but I'm not done with it. But that's so fun. When in Seattle, it really makes me want to go get a bike so I can join this little gang. Looks so fun. Oh, and this guy. So it's March 30th today, and I wanted to get this vlog posted on Friday, but things happened and it was just like a busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so it was a little challenging to get this up. So I wanted to continue it, take a moment, and give you guys a bookish update. I have a few updates to give you. Bookish update. Finished The Crash by Frida McFadden. I listened to that in audiobook while I was coloring, I'm not gonna lie. I think I gave that book a 2-star. It was okay. Wasn't too wow at the end. Like, I wasn't shocked or anything. It felt a little bit predictable, you know what I mean? There was like one part where I was like, oh shoot, it's actually this. But then once that tiny little twist was revealed, I feel like everything else was It wasn't her best work. It wasn't my favorite book by Frida McFadden. Then I read First Time Caller. You guys, 5-star. That book is pretty much everything that I wish for in a romance. There was some like hardship, there was banter, there was emotion, there was depth. That book, honestly, I'm glad I gave B.K. Borison another chance, because that book did not disappoint. I really enjoyed that story, and honestly, I read the majority of the book in one day, and then I had maybe like 30 pages or something left to read the next day, but that's just because like I got busy and I had to wake up early, so I was like, oh, I have to put the book down. So that's the only reason why I didn't. But I could have finished that book in one day, in less than 24 hours. That's how sucked in I was from the moment I started. Okay, so those are my 2 biggest updates. I'm still reading The Winners. I think I will finish it before March is over. Like, I'll probably finish it today, but it's just not going to be done in time for this vlog to go up, because I have like 100 pages left. Something like that. But the story is already making me so emotional, and I don't want it to end. There's like this much left. I'm 80% done with the book. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm honestly not ready for it. I wanted to talk about something because I found out about this yesterday, so I wanted to bring attention to this. So as you know, I've talked about binding 13, keeping 13, redeeming 6, saving 6, all those books. I was unaware that Chloe Walsh, the author of those books, is a Zionist. I do not support Zionists. I do not support people that support the genocide. I had no idea until yesterday about Chloe Walsh, to be honest. I didn't buy the books. I read them all through Libby. Obviously, I pro-Palestine. I support Palestine. My family's Palestinian. So, yeah, we don't support people that support the genocide over here. But that brings me to my next point. If I ever mention an author or anything in my videos, and I'm unaware that someone is a Zionist, doesn't support Palestine, etc., just let me know in the comments. Educate me, because sometimes I miss things, you know, I'm human. But yeah, I'm here to tell you we do not support authors that support these things on this channel. We are pro-Palestine, so yeah, we'll not be talking about Chloe Walsh books, and we'll not be supporting her. Now, on to other news. Let's do a little taste test. I hope I like it. I feel like sometimes it's tasteless. It's flavorless, that's what I mean. Maybe I should stir it. Hold on. Hold on.
Good? You know the order now.
You guys are most likely going to see this video after I eat, but nonetheless, Eid Mubarak to my fellow brothers and sisters out there. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and yeah, it's 11:20 in the morning, so we're going to go spend the rest of our day, and I'll probably update you guys. Maybe take you along. I don't even know what we're doing. This is a surprise for me, so
I'll have a bite with you if you'd like.
oh, it didn't fall. Is it a complete day if we don't come to bars? Let's see what we're gonna walk out with today.